Man, these things have so much health. Holy crap. Oh god. Oh, how did I not die? Because I'm magic. I think I should abuse the length, the reach of this weapon a little bit more. Hey! Listen! Hey! Listen! Shut up! 007 GoldenEye? Was that on the 64?
New subscriber.
Yo! This! What's up?
Hey Lowko, love your stuff, but I'm used to watching you on 2x speed feed. Do you think you can talk at 2x?
Of course I can do that speed. I just pretend I'm chrono boosted all the time. If you normally watch me at 2 times speed, I guess I can just talk really fast and that would probably make it a little bit better. Do you prefer it this way? Anyway, thank you very much for the sub on this. I appreciate you, man. Do these cold dew bloods, do these things now also give me more than they used to give me? 350? The fuck am I gonna do with 350?
New subscriber.
Yo, Sky Dragon.
Hello at Lowko TV, hope you are enjoying the weather in our small country as much as I do. It's manageable so far. 25 months for my fellow Dutchie, not here that often. But I watch your YouTube vids.
What's the temperature? It's 18. Yes, I've been enjoying the weather very much so, Sky Dragon. I have been making use of the weather by sitting inside and playing video games. Thank you very much, Sky Dragon, for the 25 months. No, we've been doing a lot of climbing recently, right? So we've been enjoying that outside a lot. It's been nice. These things don't mess around. It'll be 32 degrees on Wednesday? Is it for real? 32? Ay, ay, ay. That's hot, man. Oh, shit. Hey, you guys were gonna remind me about laundry. Thank you, Rendover. One sec. I had to put towels in the drying machine. Thank you for reminding me. I actually quite enjoy the warmer weather, man. Ever since, okay, this is gonna be a bit of a flex, okay, but I used to really not enjoy the weather very much when it was warm outside because it was too warm inside to like properly do what I do. So I would like end the stream with headaches and stuff. But ever since I had AC installed, it's been fantastic. Ay, 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 ay. I feel like air conditioning is gonna be one of those things where if I ever move, it's gonna be hard to get used to not having AC. You live in Australia, Sumo. It's literally impossible to live there, I'm pretty sure, without AC, man. No, it is really, really nice. Now I just need to get solar panels or something to pay for the to pay for the fucking things, the electricity. I was thinking about getting solar panels actually. What's going on? This game is fantastic. It's really good. Ten pebbles? Hell yeah. Surely you mean a wind turbine, Lowko? No, I have a flat roof, right? So the roof is flat, so it's really easy to fit solar panels on. Anyone here who knows anything about solar panels? How many do you reckon I would need? I know there's like many varieties. But roughly speaking, how many solar panels do you need to like run one home? All of them? Okay. Nice. I have 40 on my... You have 40 solar panels on your house? Holy crap. Do you do enough for the whole neighborhood? Do you just supply the whole neighborhood with electricity? That's pretty sick. Solar panels work less during the night? Really? No way.
New subscriber.
Could it be because at night there's not that much sun? Usually. Yo, thank you very much, Irastu. I appreciate it, man. Thank you, dude. Gifting 3 community subs. Nice. Yeah, I use a lot of electricity because, you know, this. So we use as much electricity as like a 5-person household. And we're just with the 2 of us. I mean, Lauren's been working quite a lot at home as well, so I guess she's home a lot, but it's really mostly just me. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm home all the time, right? Like it's not that electricity is that expensive in the Netherlands, all things considered, but I figured it's probably a good enough investment to maybe get solar panels. I don't know. Google says about 8 solar panels is normal for a 2-people home. Yeah, so maybe I need like 10. That seems about right. Yeah, I need at least 10. You have 16 on your house? Does that supply like your whole house, Bottlesys, plus your car and everything? You're looking to add more? Because you have an electric car as well, right? Yeah, okay. Tile the roof, then tile the garden. I don't really have a garden. We have a little bit of space in the backyard, but I don't think Laurent's gonna really appreciate it if I fill that up with solar panels. Yeah, so in the Netherlands, I think you sell back by default. So I think you can use it as... I don't know, man. There was some drama about this a while ago. But I think you basically sell back to the energy company. Because otherwise you need to get batteries installed as well, which is a little bit of a meme. Either way, I figured it probably would be clever to get some. I don't know. I remember it being like quite expensive like 5 years ago. But I'm assuming it's like, at least like some of the prices that I've read online It seems to have gotten cheaper or something. I don't know. You sell the excess you generate to the power company? Yeah, that seems pretty neat. Apparently you can use electric car as batteries. Well, I guess that works, but like you'd still have to like... Once it's full, right? It doesn't get fuller than full. Yeah, the F-150, I saw that one. That's crazy. Just buy more cars. Okay, look, guys. I know some of you may get the idea that if you're an internet content creator, you're automatically a millionaire, but... I'm just a guy. But I don't know, like, if you say you spent, like, $10,000 on solar panels, does that add $10,000 to the value of your property? Is there, like, a common consensus on something like that? Is it just, like, a one-on-one improve? Yeah. I'd imagine more. Well, then it's like, you know, since putting money in the bank is not particularly useful. Yeah. Lowko, that's a big-ass Lego bot. No, it's just water. Lowko, generally speaking, if you spend X on house-related stuff, it only ups the value a bit about 50%. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay. Actually, no. Before we do this boss, let me level up real quick. Only LOL 50% is pretty good. I mean, it depends on what you do, right? If you like add an entire extra floor to your house or whatever, and it's gonna cost you like so freaking much money, and you only get 50% of that in return when you eventually sell, that seems like a bad deal. But Lowko solar panels are free because they're on the house. You can tell it's the weekend. Motless is feeling particularly funny today. Oh, no. That would be crazy. That everyone would have solar panels by now, subtle. Hey, so what do we upgrade now, Chad? I don't know. Skill? No, I'm glad you're here, dude. Should I go 20 skill? Probably. So, fatality, endurance, strength, skill, they all hard or soft cap at 50 or hard cap at 50. After that, it's diminishing returns, right? At this point, I mean, it does, like, there's no reason. Is there a reason not to upgrade? Other than, like, wanting to do PvP, but I don't give a crap about that. I may as well just go for, like, max level, right? I think PvP is mostly, like, level 120, if I understand correctly. Yeah. But I don't care about PvP. So I may as well just keep leveling, right? My build is kind of, like, done. But I may as well just put in a little bit more. Yeah, okay. So you can technically reach like level... There's 6 skills. You can level them all, I think, to 99. So you can technically be like level 590 something. 594? Did I just do math on stream? Risky move, but 594. If 99 is the max for 6, yeah. That's kind of crazy though. I can't imagine how much I can't imagine even how much the final upgrade would cost. It'd be expensive. Can you level up your StarCraft skills in this game? Nope. StarCraft skills are only upgradable in StarCraft, sadly. Yo, have a good one, J-Holes. Take care. Have a good one. Our first boss in New Game Plus. There he is. Hey, buddy. Nice. He bitch slapped me, dude. Oh, dude, he's got so much health! Holy crap! You need to actually use strategies on these guys now, too, I guess. I don't know what the strategy on this guy is. Oh. Okay, that helps, that helps. The thing is, on the first time I was here, I just mostly spammed R1 and then he died. He seems upset. Oh shit, I didn't think I was in range. Ooh. The frame drops in this fight are crazy, man. Oh god. Wait, why did that hit me only that much? No, 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 no hugging. No hugging. Oof. Whoa. It is just like freaking, whatever his name is. Oh no. Oh, bad place. Bad place. Bad place. No hugging. No hugging. Why am I missing so many times? What? No, I was not in range. Hex. No hugging! No hugging. Ouch. Thought it was done. nice. 74,000 souls. So they still give enough for a full level up? Very nice. I don't plan on finishing New Game Plus, but I'm just having some more fun, man. Because this game has been an absolute blast, so I figured I may as well play a little bit more. This game is good, dude. That was a very nice fight, actually. And since I've done the game right now, I can also just skip like a bunch of the optional ones if I don't really want to, right? I don't even know which ones are... Yeah, this is New Game Plus. As it says in the title at the very beginning, Drone Rush. Jeez. Weren't you the one making fun of people never reading titles? It literally says it in the... The souls in this game are called Blood Echoes. Wow, this Drone Rush guy. Guys, what do I have for dinner?
Welcome.
Laurent's not home.
Well, let me.
What do I eat at that point? Pizza? Pizza, Lowko? I don't really want to eat pizza, I don't think. I'm not sure, maybe. It's the law, Lowko? You have to eat pizza? Milo? I can't eat Milo? What do you mean? Yeah. Lowko will probably starve. Yes. My girlfriend's not home. Someone help me, please. I'm like a child. What do you do?
What is it you...
How do you... Where does the food come from? Normally, I just go downstairs and then it's there. Where? How? Huh? I don't understand. Can't you just cook something? Wow. Yeah, I could actually, but I'm a bit lazy. I might order like spare ribs or something, guys. Laurent doesn't really like spare ribs. That's my go-to thing whenever she's not home. Spare ribs pretty good. Yeah, she doesn't like it because there's bones in them. I'm like, but there's like normal meat also has, but apparently it doesn't look like an animal and there's a big difference. I don't understand the difference. We've had this discussion many times before, but if it represents the animal, it's no good. Spare ribs? That's... What? Spare ribs are not expensive. What? Ribs are pretty good, yeah. They make boneless spare ribs? Do they really? They just take the meat and... I don't like chickens with bones because they splinter so easily. Yeah. Unless it's like for a soup. And you boil it and then you get rid of the bones afterwards. I have found with this whole COVID thing though, that we order way more food than we used to. Like we used to order food maybe once a week. And now maybe like probably twice that, probably twice a week. We've gotten progressively more lazy. But in our justification is that we used to go out to dinner every once in a while. Maybe like once a month. Maybe a little more often than that. So since, you know, we've been justifying it by hashtag support your locals, right? That's what we're doing. I think that's totally fair. Yeah, exactly. That's what I see. I'm not the only one justifying it that way. Perfect, chat. We gotta support local businesses. Hashtag support your locos. Very true. You order way less food since COVID? Really? Oh. God, this weapon feels so nice. We just slew a whole bunch of them. Okay, calm down, doggos. Sit down. I do kind of like ordering food, yeah. Usually there's like leftover and I eat it the next day. And I feel great. I used to order twice a month. Now I do it 3 times a week. Yeah. I like cooking though, but sometimes I just don't really... I don't know. How do we get to the other side again? I hear the little music box.
I don't reckon you're from round here. Well, stuck out.
Jeez, these ladies are having a grand old time in there. How many bottles are they in? How many bottles of wine? Yeah, we go in here, right? Yeah, we go through the... I think we order probably on average food 1.5 times a week. Probably. Is that bad? I don't know. We usually order at least pizza. And sometimes when we're lazy, like another time. No, I mean like we order maybe 3 times every 2 weeks. Come on, guys. This is... My math skills are not great, but I've assumed you figured that one out. Chad is bad at math. No. There's some people that are really good at math. Lowko, I'm a math major and my skills are horrible. I know Yusefka, but I know that she's not gonna be very nice to you. Yeah, we cook a lot. Oh yeah, no, I remember her. I'm not gonna help her. She's she's a nice old lady. Hey! Man, these enemies have so much health now. Am I humming the Animal Crossing theme? That's not what I was humming. That's a pretty good game though, dude. The worst part about Animal Crossing though is that, yeah, I have to have like all of the conversations all of the time. You cannot fast forward or skip through the conversations, and that drives me nuts. Making millions on turnips. There you go. Yeah, Lorraine was really proud when she was playing that game and she made like $200,000 or something in the game on turnips. And then she started watching videos about it. This is the big mistake, guys. Oftentimes you're better off not making or not watching YouTube videos about your accomplishments because you just feel bad afterwards. Because there's people literally making like 20 million or whatever in like 1 week and like getting the perfect trades and everything. You just feel demoralized right away. I wonder how often that happens to people in StarCraft, man. They've just defeated their first opponent in StarCraft and they're like, okay, let me Google what this video game is all about. And then they come across people that are actually good at the game. And you just feel so insignificant. The beauty of StarCraft in any video games. I tried lettering once, it was a miss. Yeah, lettering in StarCraft's hard. It happened to you with speedruns in Ori? Yeah, I can imagine. Always a bigger fish to fry, I guess. I guess the downside of the internet. I mean, there's a lot of upsides to the internet, but that's probably one of the downsides. Like, if you lived in like a good, or like in a small village back in the day, you were considered to be the best chef in town. You were, like, you probably felt like you were amazing. But right now, even if you're a really good chef, you're still gonna suck compared to, like, other people. Because you can just look it up on the internet, right? If you live in a place with, like, 200 people. Can't be great for our mental health. Some of these things. Like, if I lived in a town with, like, 200 people, I could probably be the best gamer.
Subscriber detected.
Right?
Second month low.
And I would feel really good about it. But, you know. Yeah, what is what it is. Yo, highly cool. Thank you very much. Welcome. Not if you lived with Twitch chat, Lowko? No. Dude, I've been climbing, Mutlasis. What rank did I log out at today, guys? I don't even remember. We're like rank 1... I want to say rank 120, GM? Yeah, 120, right? We're getting there. We're still climbing. NA server, though. NA server. Imagine being in the same town as Cyril. Poor Naren. Poor Naren. I think that's it. Man, I'm kind of cruising through this area in the game right now. I played so carefully when I was first here. Not that, like, enemies die way quicker now, do they? Well, they die quicker, but it's not like it's way more. Ah, the weapon's good. Lowko is climbing and winter is falling. Sad world. All around me are familiar faces. Worn out places. Worn out faces. Arriving early for the daily races. Going nowhere. No, my Terran's not that good. Terran's hard, man. For some reason, the Terran macro mechanics just don't really line up with what I know. I mean, it's not like I'm terrible, but... I did reach Master 1 with Terran once upon a time, but it's been a while. It'll probably be Diamond right now with Terran, I think. But if I look up builds, probably can climb pretty easily. Protoss has always felt really good to me, yeah. I think last time that I played Protoss, I was hovering around 4.6 MMR. Something like that. 4.5? Maybe a little lower. Yeah, I was getting awfully close with my
Who are you? I don't
with my
know
Terran.
your voice.
Or with my Protoss to my Zerg.
Now, are you a hunter?
I am.
Through look for my mum.
So what's the story of this girl? Does anyone actually
I
know?
went to find him, but now she's gone too.
So we don't actually, okay, so spoiler alert, we're gonna kill her mom. Or sorry, no, we're gonna kill her dad, and then we find the red brooch, and then we can come back here, and then she cries, and then she disappears. What happens to her after that? I'm gonna refuse this time around. I'm gonna do the opposite choice.
Alright. Well, thanks, Miss Hunter, for talking at least.
Oh.
Care on your hunt.
I remember what happened, but... Does anyone know what happens to the girl after this? Yo, what's going on, Roger? How are you, man? She dies either way? Oh, no! Man, these enemies do drop a lot of souls now, though. Lowko, she marries a stockbroker and they happily live ever. Okay, thank you. Thank you. I prefer this story. Her dad is Gascoigne, mom kill. Yeah, Gascoigne kills her mom. Her mother is theorized to be Murgo's wet nurse. What? How does that make any sense? We literally see her mom, right? Or at least the brooch. You have the option to keep the brooch and send her to either the clinic or the chapel. Oh. Yeah, Fiola is her mom. Yeah, we found out about the name. And we find it on a body. Yeah, the story of this game is all over the place. It's nice, but all over the place. There's the elevator here somewhere, right? Yeah, this one. Her mother's body disappears when you find Murgo's wet nurse. Really? How do you even find that out? Isn't that fantastic? That someone actually kills one of the endgame bosses and then goes back to check a corpse of a person that died like 20 hours earlier. Yo, roll it! Roll it! Roll it! Roll it on the river. Roll it on a river? That's not the lyric, Lowko. Yeah, you gotta play it a couple times and then you will tell. Imagine playing the same game multiple times. Pathetic. $69,000 blood echoes. Nice. Should I try to Father of Gascoigne? I feel like I'm gonna get murdered by him though. 72,000 souls. Am I gonna run in? I'm gonna run in. Okay. Final thing we're doing today, chat. He probably deals a lot of damage at this point, though. So do I guess. Daddy gas coin. He's got a beautiful scarf. Lowko, I waited 2 streams to see you lose 72k. No. Nice. He takes a lot of damage, though. It's me. I haven't showered in a month.
Sweet blood. Oh, it seems to me. It's enough to
I call it my Earth Shield. I gain additional healing. I'm like a shaman. Oh, that hurts. Ouchie. Sir, kind of stuck here. Where are we going? Okay, let's go back over there. I liked it over there better. You're not gonna change. Oh, you are. Oh, jeez. Dude, the gravestones are kind of scary, though. Because I can't really back up very easily if I don't know where I'm at. Ooh, that hurts. Yeah, this is what I mean. Ooh. Maybe I should fight him on the stairs then, huh? With my own reasoning. Ooh, don't kill me, please. Hey, there we go. Give me the key to Odin! There it is.
New subscriber detected.
Thank you,
A
Echo.
sub as a token of my no homo love lows.
Hey, thank you, Roger. You're no homo love? Aw. Not even full homo, dude. Hey, thank you for the resub. I appreciate you. Guys, we're playing better than we did when we first started playing this video game. I'm not gonna lie, we're doing a little bit better. Turns out if you play this game for like 30 hours, maybe, I don't know, 40, 50, I don't know, 50 hours? At some point, you might actually get a little bit better at it. Wasn't there a bonfire in this room? Oh yeah, there is. Dark Souls 2 trained me well. Yes. Dark Souls 2 was not really training as far as game mechanics go, but mostly as far as my mental training goes. I feel like after a lot of frustration in Dark Souls 2, mentally speaking... The doll! Guys, she's gone! No! Just like my girlfriend, I don't know what to have for dinner. The doll is gone. Oh, no. I don't like this. No. Okay, I'm gonna teleport back. And then we'll go back here. Is the doll also going out for dinner? It is 8 p.m. It's about time. You can order dolls, Lowko, just like food? Oh. Okay, I'll do that. I need to be welcomed home. And I need to be called Good Hunter. If I don't get called Good Hunter, I don't know what to do. Lowko, I'm pretty sure she was down in a garden. Wait, really? She moves? I know she sits and stands. I didn't realize she actually moves. Oh, thank God.
Welcome home, good hunter.
Let the echoes become your strength.
Very well. Let the echoes become your strength. Let me stand close.
I can only get one level? My God, it's become expensive. Do I have any? Oh, I do have these. I don't think that's gonna give me enough though. No. I think it was like... that's gonna be real close. I think that's enough. Yeah.
Welcome. What? Very well.
Alrighty. Level 110.
Farewell.
Nice. Can I change out of his outfit, by the way? Because I'm not a fan. I want to go... What is the nicest looking gear in this game? Executioner's Garb is cool, actually. That one looks pretty good. Executioner's Gauntlets. Executioner's Trousers. Executioner's Enlarged Head. The dress, Lowko. Okay, I think this is the look. It's a good look. Yeah. Mensis Cage, Lowko. Alright, we'll go Mensis Cage. Nice. Woo, woo. Look at this. Woo. You seeing my twirl? Woo. Nice. Alright, guys. Time to continue onwards with Bloodborne. Hey, you know what? We might not be winning a whole lot of games in StarCraft today, but at the very least, apparently we have a lot of viewers that really enjoy my salt. We got that going for me. That's nice. What I like to think, right, whenever I'm on a losing streak and I see the viewer count go up, is that, like, there's a couple of you that are on Discord messaging friends is like, watch this idiot get really salty. You send them a link to my stream and you're sitting there like, KW. That's what I would like to imagine. I don't know if that's true, but welcome. Salty Lowko brings the bread. There it is. Watch this guy spiral out of control. He's gonna lose it, dude. Watch this. He's losing more MMR. Okay. Excuse me. Last time that I played Bloodborne was Saturday. And on Saturday, we beat the game. We did it. We killed, like, Gurman. We then also killed the Moon Presence, or whatever it was called. And now I'm playing what is called New Game Plus 1. Meaning that we are playing once again the entire game. Or, well, I might not play the entire game. I'm just playing until I'm, you know, no longer feeling it. We're basically once again starting at the beginning of the game with the same character, except everything is way harder now. Nice hat, Lowko. Thank you. Twitch chat got to decide the hat. Do I beat... No, German. I don't beat Germans. This is German right over here. He's the final boss. Spoiler alert.
This was once a safe haven for hunters. A workshop.
Lowko, as a German, I'm offended. Schade. Anyways, so I defeated the Cleric Beast, and I also defeated Father Gascoigne. So that means, what's next? The blood-starved beast? I believe so. So far, I seem to have a much easier time on the bosses, but I don't know if that's due to the fact that I've gotten decent or if, like, my weapons are just kind of OP at the beginning of New Game Plus 1. Yeah, I did fight the Moon Presence in New Game. Or, sorry, in the first playthrough. Fight Vicar Amelia and go straight into the DLC. I don't want my ass handed to me. Game's hard enough as it is, man. The Moon Spirit thing was hard, yeah. Hey, we now got a Kin Blood Thingamajig 12. Not bad. The Tomb of Odin. Yeah, I do a lot more damage. Plus this weapon is actually a DLC weapon. So this part of the world wasn't really designed with this weapon in mind, it seems. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but... Is this Dark Souls? It's made by the same developers as Dark Souls. This weapon's actually pretty sweet now. It seems to work really well, especially against beasts. Yeah, these guys deal damage. We're not doing that for Zon. Come on, man. Not that type of stream. How's StarCraft going, Lowko? Oh, really? Wait. Are you actually curious that you just joined Batin? Are you trying to rub salt in the wound? Chaos is a ladder, and so is StarCraft. Oh, you are serious? Let's just say that today, I climbed down. Would have been better if I didn't touch the game today. Let's just leave it at that. I literally just switched over to this game after like some painful losses. Okay. I think the Bloodstarved Beast is next. I don't actually know exactly how to go there, but... I keep getting screwed by mass Void Rays. Yeah, Void Rays are pretty good units. This game is a PS4 only, yes. Or a PS5, I guess, too, but... I'm going through it a little bit quicker, I think, at a bit of a faster pace so far. I don't know if that's a good idea, because I might just get murdered. But... yeah, PlayStation 5. Have you heard of those things? I've heard in rumors of it. I believe the phrase you're looking for is less ladders and more snakes. Yes, exactly. Come here. Oh. Doggy did some sick... oh god, there's two of them? Where did the second one come from? Did you guys see a second dog? This is NG. It's New Game Plus. Do you call New Game Plus 1 just NG? I don't know, man. I don't know about the terminology. I've beaten the game once and now we're doing the thing. I kind of want to get another blood work for this thing. This is where my friend is at. If you have any questions about the lore, this guy will explain everything.
You're a beast hunter, aren't you? I knew it. That's precisely how I started out. Oh, beg pardon. You may call me Alfred.
Alfred.
Protégé of Master Ligarius, hunter of vile bloods. So, what say you? Our prey might differ, but we are hunters, the both of us. Why not cooperate and discuss the things we've learned?
Sure.
Oh, very good.
Do you guys know Alfred Yudoka's Quack?
Take this to celebrate our acquaintance.
It's a television show. Oh, he got me some fire paper.
Hunting is a sacred practice. May the good blood guide your way.
You hated that show?
There must be... Go on. Just tell me what piques your interest.
Oh yeah, we're using the same shirt.
I bid you farewell.
I don't remember anything about Alfred Yudoka's Quack. It was a Dutch television show, I guess, or at least like a kid show that I used to watch as a kid, but I don't really remember too much about it. I just remember some of the characters. Vandaag ben ik zo vrolijk, zo vrolijk, zo vrolijk. Ik ben behoorlijk vrolijk, zo vrolijk was ik nooit. Bum, 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 bum. Is that a show? Like, does anyone recognize that? Is there... Waarom begint zo traurig, zo traurig? Is that the German version? No? Some of you do, apparently. Yeah, I don't know where that show originated from. Okay, okay. Fröhlich? Isn't it a Dutch show translated to German? Ich weiß das nicht. Can you translate it to English, please? So it's about a duck. And I remember there was a snake called Lispel, who had a lisp. I just realized his name was Lispel in Dutch. And he had a lisp. Oh my god, I think it's not a Dutch show. Pretty sure it's a translated show. Because the character was called Lispel. It makes no sense. In Dutch, the word for lisp is slisse. Slisse. Which, yeah. It's made by Herman van Veen. Oh, really? It is made by a Dutch guy? Oh, nice. Alfred J. Kwak. Yeah. I recognize it. There's a Dutch demo party that happened this year online and did a 72-hour long stream. And all the filler content was old Dutch and German toy commercials and kids' TV intros. That must have been in there for sure, yeah. Nice. Did I go the wrong way, by the way? It's a Dutch/Japanese hybrid? Oh.